Here's a little video update of our non-GMO soybeans. They're doing all right. I don't know. These are a 4-6. As you can see, they're blooming away, but they are. We got fairly decent weed control. We'll be coming back in here pretty quick with here this week, and probably 2 days with a full rate of select for clumps of Johnson grass and stuff like that. We're gonna take out, and then we're gonna go in with Ultra Blazer and heat it up a little bit and try to go after some of the small seeded broadleafs. But we ran this is a no-till field, and there's 3 trees on here. We've got metribuzin, sulfentrazone, and metolachlor, which those are in a lot of pre-emerge herbicides, and every company has a different name for the same thing, but those are the actives in it. Yeah, this farm it's a 136 acre, 138 acre field here, but these beans here last year made 47 bushel. It was a really good year, but these are the same beans. We cleaned them, treated them, replanted them. They are our own variety. They're conventional beans, so there's no patents or trademarks or anything like that on them. But overall, for conventional beans, they are really clean. There's a few escapes, like that guy there, and a couple out here, but nothing really that's gonna, I don't know what they call the economic threshold, I guess. Nothing that's gonna really start to affect that. The only thing I'd be worried about is those little things put on a lot of seed. So we're probably gonna have to come in here, because this is a strict no-till field based upon our landlord's agreement, and I imagine we'll probably have to come in here this fall and run some basis blend with some 2,4-D or something to put a residual down going in to the fall and then start into the spring. But no, these beans look really good. These are a 4-6, like I said, but they're hopefully come back in 2 weeks and after they're sprayed, because I don't want to look at them after I spray them, because they're gonna be brown. It's gonna burn them a little bit, but got to clean it up somehow. And this is our non-GMO soybeans, and just we do a little bit of everything here on our farm, but this is one of the things we do. Catch y'all later. Just wanted to, this will probably go on to another video, that first video about non-GMO soybeans, but this is here at Dad's. This is where I did the way over there, and that corner is where I did the first soybean update video that you can see. But this is our some of our beans that we did a cover crop on last fall. We had wheat here, and last summer, and cut the wheat off, and it was so dry we didn't double crop, which we should have, but we didn't. But anyway, that's how it goes. And so we put a cover crop out here. Well, we worked the ground and broadcast the cover crop, and then harrowed it in, and birds flying. Learned a couple things. I mean, it's probably not the most ideal way to do it. I think you get a better coverage and job with a drill, but we ran tillage radish, crimson clover, and what else did we run? And some turnips. And then we terminated the clover, the turnips and the radishes winter killed, and then the clover came up in the spring, and we terminated it, and there's a little volunteer weed out here, but we planted right into it, and no-tilled it, and I mean these beans are really doing good. I mean we try to do a little bit of everything on the farm to try to learn, you know, try to see what's gonna pay and what, you know, what does the best in this situation, so we can, you know, that way we can have an answer for not everything but most things. Just learning. But we'll come in here and we're gonna hit it here this week with our biological. It's a 1296 fertilizer, and then we're gonna throw in a carbohydrate to give it a little bit of a boost and get the plant, try to get it through this stress period of this heat we're having. And that program is going to get ran on our non-GMO beans as well, and our conventionally tilled beans. This field over here, this field here is conventional or conventionally tilled. They're all extend beans, but they're conventionally tilled. And across this waterway, there's a waterway here that splits these two 80s to make this a quarter. Is all no-tilled on this side, but these beans look really good. They're I mean, we've got good weed control, and the beans are, you can see, beans are starting to bloom. And thankfully, the one thing that's really been saving us, and a lot of people may not realize that aren't farmers, that in the hot months like this, whenever we cool off at night and then warm up really fast in the morning, we get that dew, you know, and that dew, that really heavy dew, is what's keeping these beans going right now. I mean, you can see these beans have some new growth on them. They're right here, maybe. Let me see if right there. They're kind of chilling out right now. They're not really wanting to do anything because it's, I don't know, about 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, about just coming out of the hottest part of the day. But no, these beans, and in the morning those will open up and really start to growing, because the ground may look dry on top, but down where these roots are, you know, 1 foot, 2 foot in the ground, there's a lot of subsurface moisture here. But nope, just thought I'd give you guys a little tour of what we do here, and how we try to be progressive and try new things. That's the only way we feel like we're ever going to learn is, you know, we'll try something, and if it works, then great, and we'll try to implement it on a few more acres, and if it doesn't, then, you know, then lesson learned. We're not really out that much money, because this 80, there's probably, I don't know, 60 acres tillable on this 80, so there's 60 acres of cover crops, and 60 acres out of 1,000 acres of soybeans is not that really big of a chunk. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. And the cover crop was super cheap. It was, I think it was like, I want to say maybe $10 an acre, so it really wasn't that big of a deal. And I really think, you know, as time goes on, I think on our hill ground, I think that's where I would like to be. But in the bottoms, we'll still always conventional till that, work it in the fall, and then in the spring, it's just if you don't get that ground opened up and drying, you'll never get on it down there in the river. But up here on the hill, we'll keep trying stuff. Anyway, appreciate you guys watching, the few that do anyway, but I do appreciate it, and hopefully we can grow this channel, and I'll be more proactive about uploading and videotaping and doing some stuff like that. But nope, just I'm gonna give you guys a little tour here of what we do, and we'll catch y'all later. See ya.